either, because nobody cares about him. Nobody cares about him to the point where he just dies in one hit. It's like, hey, I'm here. No, no.
I appeared.
Even this guy drops something. Which is pretty sad. They gave a generic a droppable, but not Jeremy or Linus.
Yeah.
As you can see, Athos doesn't care. What's that? I can be completely destroyed by this guy if he hits me? Nah, no problem.
I believe there's going to be the boss that we didn't actually kill, but is apparently still dead anyway.
Yep, here he comes.
Yep.
He's totally a zombie now for no reason. And he's actually the only boss that Athos, or one of the only bosses that Athos does not kill. Because he drops this.
Rex Hostile.
Which I switched to it because that'll allow Marcus to kill this guy in 2 hits, which sets up the RNG nicely for Athos fighting Lloyd. Then this happens.
Right.
Which Lloyd and Linus have a support together, which gives Linus extra defense. If you attack Linus with Lloyd still alive, that would not have been an exact kill because he would have had just a little bit of defense.
So that's the end of the super spare.
Yep.
It did its job.
Now we fight the last 2 bosses of the game.
Right. And one thing, this game has really nice animations. Like, it's really cool, but we never actually get to see any of them just because, you know, waste a lot of time. But we will get to see one.
Yep. You did.
Yep.
Now we fight a very lame final boss.
Yeah.
And we use that item that I picked up in the desert that I said would come in at the end. It gives plus 10 attack. And criticals do triple whatever your display damage is. The boss has 120 HP.
Do the math.
Do the math.
Gotta love
This
how
is a
they throw
critical
all
hit.
these legendary weapons at you, and Luna is still the best.
So the final boss just dies in one hit. Kind of just goes away.
My dragon.
Athos did that on her own.
No wonder he collapses and dies at the end. See all that work he just did?
Yeah.
Dude's like 900 years old.
Just killing everything. I don't know. What do you usually measure as time?
I usually at the final save, which will be very soon.
Okay.
Yeah. You gotta skip through some more.
Yeah, if you get a support with Elo and Ninian, she actually stays around, but whatever.
Yeah. Like, thanks for the help. Go back to Dragon World. It'll come up soon. There you go. Time. Yeah, time, yeah.
So 132
I'll take it. It's usually customary in these kind of...
This means your icons are set up, so if you want to show up.
Yeah, it's usually customary in this to just show turn counts when they show at the end. It's 165 turns. I like how they didn't have the S on any of this. It's just turn. 2 turns.
Yep.
And Marcus did stuff.
And final in-game time.
128.48.
Decent. So, minute off the TV or so.
Minute and 35, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right.
All right, very good.
Stuff.
Yes. I'm sorry? Yeah.
Good job, dude.
Thank you. There's a clip.
Where shall I leave this? This is gonna be awesome. Has anyone ever done something like this? This is the nature of the random staff process. No, like mirror, like. Because I actually know the words to speak. I'm probably not going to be able to see what? Sure.
Alright, we're back from commercial.
We're gonna put this here.
Oh yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, this is totally the cheat sheet for
Haha, you will win that.
now that I'm in full view of the camera, I'm going to shut it off. I'm not going to be in full view. Everybody's sees me right now, and then they're just going to sit down. And then no one will see me like, I was watching chat during the final run, and everyone was like, guy in the back in the blue shirt is so fat he's going to eat all the runners. And like I picked this up and they were like, it's pretty fitting that fat guy has a Snorlax blush. Did you try to eat it? No, I saw it.
We could just do back to church.
You should have just like bit the head off
I
and spit it at the
actually
camera.
got timed out from chat for saying, like, how about we don't judge people on how they look on camera and also go gargle with dick.
Like seriously, I would have like bit that off the thing and spit it at them or thrown it at the camera. I would have been really pissed.
The Lost Shrine King says by the way, that's the best game
Everyone started calling me BSG. And then there were like, apparently someone has like burger and french fries as an email. People were like doing BSG names. Chat is just full of the worst human beings. Dude, they are cancer.
Yeah, they're the cause of the disease.
HDQ is half going to prevent cancer and half going to shutting down all press.
I'm going, yeah, just put my shot in the silicone limb coach.
Please forever sub-only go to the chat.
But then you get people all over the rest of the internet complaining about how sub-only goes.
No, okay, but like then they're just like they don't know about the IRC apparently.
Chatties counts as months of the chemo.
Except there was one mod who was like banning people for using words that were already censored. So like even if it came up as star, they were still banned for using like bad language. It was the stupidest thing.
It must be like, yeah. It must be sometimes really shit to try and
Well, I mean, it just says it
because the Charlie moves so fast that you try and hit someone, you hit them on the person.
I know. That's why you don't click the icons. You have to click the name.
Or you can just type it or slash over.
Yeah.
Guys,
You don't even have to do anything. You just don't have to.
So the light,
smile
yeah.
on the couch, guys.
Be very careful with that.
It's not on.
I think that,
You jelly?
like I'm on for ZFG. He gets like 5,000 viewers. The chat becomes an unmoddable mess.
I just realized this spoof.
Did we ever find out what the prize room key?
Cough.
Did we ever find out what the prize room key?
Well, it's a trigger. It is. It really is. Did you see during the During the Majora's Mask run, every time he coughed, the entire room coughed.
They should. I'm sure they'll ask you about your name.
Evil. And now I kind of have to cough.
No signal, no signal.
I'm
I think it's not on the rate, so it might not be on the rate yet.
Oh, I love it.
No, it's on one.
Commodore 64 over there.
That needs to be in the highlight reel of the whole fucking just coughing.
Cough with the FG. Share your energy with
I sat down and I was like, yeah, this dude's gone. Great. I can't wait to actually watch the recording of that. That run was beautiful.
which one, Fire? It was nice.
Well, it's all in one handwriting, so.
I didn't watch a whole lot of it because I watch the FG all the time, so it's like, yeah, I've seen a million.
I just need to actually play it. Just like the time mechanic is really
It's so good.
yeah, from what I've played, it's fucking awesome.
It's my second favorite Zelda, just behind Wind Waker.
I was up front for most of Wind Waker, although I was thinking like, I really love this game and I love Cosmo, but this is
Way better. Camera.
it just wasn't I have like the worst story about
Have they started for us as a team?
I played nearly all the games, but it was on borrowed games, and I was lost in the fucking played like the six
Gotta speak from somebody.
I played more than an hour. Basically, I borrowed the whole console, set it up in my room, played through Wind Waker, unlocked Ganon's castle, and fucking took it back. Never finished it.
The end is so
Shout out to all
No, I'm just watching. I'm in a chat.
Still not getting a signal.
That red one is like I know it does.
apparently this guy oh my god, homeless hugger.
Twitter's going in upstairs.
Yeah.
No fat area.
Where? Was that in the GDQ chat? Oh, yeah.
It's so bad. Yeah, and apparently.
We need to get this thing a lot simpler than this. Like,
Glasses equals gate rule, like.
Wait a minute, I'll tell you.
My only job is to shoot boss bombs.
Question to couch, what is your favorite pizza topping? Young game.
Pepperoni. Can they hear us right now? They can hear us. Paper. 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 No.
Well, like, you can build them to have or you can also.
if you switch to the HD layout, people show up.
Twitch, please send pizza to me.
Are they in Subliminal?
Yeah. Something got 30,000 viewers.
Signal?
Only has
Maybe?
10,000.
There you go.
30,000.
Wait. PS3, we can't do HD. HTTP.
It's on there.
Yeah.
How is it like a maybe the
What up, Prague?
Couch Musketeers waiting.
I'm ready for
Somebody looking at the chat to see what they're saying.
I was, but now I'm putting it away because chat is literally the worst thing in the world.
This is the end of the world.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they can see it.
Can you see the controller on the stream?
Probably not.
Yeah, you'll probably want a controller cam.
Watch the cutscene. Oh, I don't think I have it unlocked.
You don't have it unlocked.
Yeah, I do. Because I had to delete my save file.
Oh.
Should we lose this mic?
sucks.
That's what they can pull them
I'd
out.
probably let them do whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm just moving it.
Alright.
Leave it at this for a second.
Yeah, it'll be like great.
And he's probably the best at sewing and stuff.
Shoutouts to the speedrun like option.
If only we had a smaller TV.
Blue glass?
Leave
guess
it,
we could
leave,
warm up.
leave it on the screen.
Do we warm up?
They said leave it here. They're probably trying to.
Before you guys go to the right, you want to explain what each one is doing.
Yeah, sure. Sure. So,
Hold on, I'm gonna move this. So this right.
That's probably a bad idea.
This is
Yeah,
good.
You're not
probably-
supposed to move that.
It's
I
good.
wouldn't- I wouldn't
It's
do
good.
that.
It was there for a reason.
No, it's good. Can they hear both of us?
they should be able to.
I'm not sure whether they're not doing the lapel mics, but
Here.
maybe they're disconnected.
Yeah.
At SGQ they did the same thing. They didn't do the lapel mics. You know they did it.
If there's a smaller TV here, that'd be good.
You guys back up like 2 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's already getting that, so I mean.
So you do like three overall.
He's bringing that one over, so. Scoot up a little bit. All right.
You might need to turn a switch a little bit.
Yeah, like okay. I don't know about that.
So can they hear us on stream?
Huh?
Can they hear us on stream?
I don't know. That's all go-go.
For the fourth time.
What?
That's the text.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but
just
I don't know.
the donation.
I handle when people send us money.
Yes.
Got it. It's co-op. Oh, they're not talking about it. Yeah, we're racing one-handed.
One leg each.
I'll see if your voices are coming out of the speakers over there.
All right.
Nerds version of three-legged race.
Testing.
Scoot over just a little bit.
So, yeah, be close to you.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, they're saying they can hear us.
Hello.
Chat is saying they can hear us.
Okay, we can explain what we're doing then, I guess.
Right now, the guy who's speaking right now, I know that they just checked that mic, but I don't know if they checked this one, so I'm talking way too much. So that
It's important for Henry Morris because he has commentary.
Yeah.
Don't eat the microphone.
He's the only one on the couch right now that knows enough to actually do commentary. FYI.
Don't worry, according to chat, I've already eaten the microphone and everyone else in the room.
He's gonna switch layouts.
And develop Steam.
And what?
And develop Steam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Steam, that was me. Half-Life, all me.
So are we getting Half-Life 3 anytime?
If you donate another $1 million by the end of Mirror's Edge, my controller, I will go back and I will tell them to start playing Half-Life more so that they understand how good Half-Life 3 should be.
We have a $2 million donation from Gabe Newell.
Bill Gates just donated $5 million.
Bill Gates.
Why is Dion's couch
What?
That's it. Why is Dion's right?
He's close.
Can they see him in the stream?
Oh, they can totally see it. That's why they're freaking out. They can see it.
How many people are even
You
watching?
guys going to start?
They gotta wait.
Yeah, they're setting stuff up. Should we explain what we're actually doing? At some point.
At some point. Not yet.
So you're going to take this time to explain what each of you is doing?
Okay, so if you guys, here's the controller that we're using. We're sporting a stylish red because Mirror's Edge is all about red.
And I have my speedrunning jacket, which is red and white.
Yes, I don't have one of those. I need to get one. But anyways, the way, like, most two-player, one-controller games are not as complex as Mirror's Edge. So doing a 2-player 1 controller run of this game is extremely difficult. To give you guys an idea, I'm controlling all of face movement, like forward, backwards, left, right, diagonal, whatever it be. I'm controlling the jumping, the slides, and like the coils, stuff like that. And Oven Donkey,
I have the right side of the controller, which controls the camera movements. So I pretty much point us where we need to go, and he should probably take us there. And then I have the button that makes you spin around, which is useful, and the button that makes you punch things, which is not really that useful. And then
Gotta get through that red doors.
okay,
we're just explaining.
We're almost ready. And then I have all these buttons that don't really do much. This one presses buttons.
What the heck did you just do?
It also starts the game, and I can also disarm people and use slow motion.
You want to start once it loads, whatever?
No.
That was just a preview of what's coming up.
So can they see the controller and everything?
Yes, they can see the controller.
All right, so we're good to go whenever.
Okay, give me a countdown when you get
All right, well, we just want to finish explaining. So, Mirror's Edge, 2-player 1 controller, it's basically I'm moving everything, and he has to know where I'm moving in order to look in that direction to get the job accomplished. So it's extremely difficult. We're going to do the best we can, so...
And timing starts as soon as they hit X on the
As
screen.
soon as we count down, time starts.
Let us know if you ever want quiet.
All right, you can count down if you want.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so right off the bat, in Mirror's Edge, there's a training area.
This is actually a really difficult skip, the training
No.
skip.
It's true.
Anyways, it's a training area, and you can just skip it, but it's kind of complicated with 2 people because he has to press the start button, then I have to press the down button, then he has to know, and then press X. If I were to press like a different button, we'd like lose like 5 seconds, or if he pressed X too early. So that's already kind of complicated off the bat. It gets really complicated when we have to do like turn jumps and stuff, and it's just like really hard to like do that. Okay, so here we go.
So that was commentary.
That's this game.
What
pretty
they
much.
did just at the very beginning was a side jump boost. Now, I'm just gonna say this as if we hadn't run this at the marathon before, because I don't know if everyone has seen it. A side jump boost will get you from no movement speed at all to maximum movement speed instantly. It's like a 7 or 8 second run up to go from you start slow and then you walk and then you jog and then you run full speed. It's one of the easiest tricks in the game because you just strafe and jump and turn at the same time. But because one of them has to strafe and jump and the other one has to turn, it's really an impressive feat of timing for them to sync those movements so well.
It looks like you're playing on the PS3 version.
Yeah,
Is there a reason for that?
Okay, so the console version of Mirror's Edge has significantly longer loading times than the PC. Longer.
You said console version.
Yeah. So the console version loads much slower than the PC version does. So the times on console are a lot longer than the PC times. We're playing on the PlayStation 3 right now. As far as I'm aware, the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 have the same amount of loading times. So playing specifically on the PS3, there's no like real reason for that, except for that me and Oven Donkey just have always played Mirror's Edge on the PS3 before he switched.
To the better version?
Yeah.
And this run kind of came about as we can't practice the PC run for the marathon. Let's kill time with Mirror's Edge on the only copy we have on console.
Yeah, the reason why we started like even doing this in the first place, the 2-player 1 controller. Oh my God, we're gonna die.
Oh, don't get shot.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
They were one bullet away from death.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay, so where was I? So the way this run came about was Oven Donkey was in the marathon and he was doing the PC version, and we couldn't get on the PC version because the game was downloading. So since we had nothing else to do, we decided why not just play Mirror's Edge on the console. And so then we kind of got bored with that and was like, let's see if we could do Chapter 9 with 2 players, 1 controller. And then from there, we just kind of did it for fun. And then a lot of people in the practice rooms and playing rooms really liked the idea of it. And so, yeah, here we are now. We've only been practicing for about like 4 or 5 days. So
Looks pretty smooth considering that.
yeah, even though like I'm talking a lot and we're not like communicating back and forth. We don't communicate back and forth like pretty much at all during the run.
Well, we do, but it's like through our minds.
Yeah.
Telepathy.
Honestly, like
Nice.
we're like, I don't know how to explain it. If we were to call things out, I think it would confuse us more than help us. Oh man, if you land on the pole there, you don't have to roll. But so we don't like tell each other what we're gonna do. We just kind of like do it. It's like super hard to explain, but it requires a lot of concentration. So
Half of which you're dedicating to commentary.
yeah, I'm doing half commentary, half concentration, and it's all right so
If
far.
you want me to hop in on like game mechanic
Yeah,
commentary,
go ahead.
So
You can tell
concentrate more, just
tell
let
the
me know.
people about the story if you want.
The story of Mirror's
What
Edge
story?
was written by the amazing Rihanna Pratchett, who, she's the daughter of esteemed writer Terry Pratchett, and she also gave us a shout out on Twitter after the marathon run. And basically the story is, it's a dystopian future, and like all forms of communication and free thought are being monitored, and you're always being watched. Basically, 1984 light. This subculture has developed of the runners, who are these, people who are super good at parkour, who can take like physical documents that haven't been read by the government from place to place and show them to people who need to see them to resist against the government. This city, we don't know a whole lot about the world that Mirror's Edge exists in. We only really have a lot of information about the city itself. But the city is run by a very iron-fisted mayor named Mayor Callahan, and she is a huge jerk and no one likes her. And turns out there's someone who is running against her in the elections, and his name is Pope, and he finds out about something called Project Icarus, but you don't know what that is. And then he's killed, and your sister is framed for the murder. And now you are trying to clear your sister's name and free her from jail, and at the same time figuring out what Project Icarus is, which, spoiler alert, turns out to be using secret agents inside of the runners' social circles.
Okay. Real quick, we're gonna try and do a kick glitch, and I'll explain after what it is.
Fancy.
Oh, we didn't get it. All right. Anyways, some of the differences between the console version and the PC version, there's a thing called a kick glitch, and it saves a lot of time, throughout the run. Basically what it is you can jump on a 3-frame window after you wall kick off of a wall. It's kind of hard and complicated to explain, but I'm not really going to do it because we don't use it in the run at all.
Yeah,
But
if you watched the PC run a few days ago in the marathon, this is not the same route as that at all.
Yeah.
Because the PC version has glitches that are not possible on the console version and glitches that are just ridiculously hard on the console version, so we don't use them.
Yeah.
Especially when you have two people trying to play on one controller.
Exactly. So we just kind of tried it just for fun, because basically on console it's possible to do a kick glitch, but it's really, really, really just pretty much luck based. And
You have to put a jump input in.
Yeah.
And
so to make it
one of those 3 frames.
Yeah, to make it 10 times harder, with 2 players, it's extremely almost impossible because I have to time the jump off of his kick. On single player, I would know when I'm kicking and then I jump. I just have to time it off his kick, which is literally almost impossible. So we just tried it for fun. It doesn't really lose any time, really, not that much. So this is the first little skip here. It saves about 10, 12 seconds. And it's kind of dangerous, but we got it.
So thankfully, it's one of the easier out of bounds.
Yeah, with 2 players, it's slightly less easy, but at least it's somewhat easy.
Wall run kicks by themselves will let you fall longer distances without dying.
And also, kicking while falling kind of resets some of your vertical momentum, so you can fall farther without taking falling damage.
Yeah. The reason why those people were not solid was because we skipped a loading trigger where they're supposed to disappear.
They were ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to see people at all in this game. So we kind of skipped down there, and that's how they're not solid.
Yeah, something a lot of people don't realize about this game is that it's actually like a supernatural murder mystery because we've got ghosts now and we've got telepathic people playing. So it's kind of